This one's for the girl with poetry spilling out of her fingertips, patching up the wounds of others while hers are left unattended. To the girl who longs to be seen for more than just her hair, and her waist, and her kisses.
This one's for the boy who reconstructs pain into rhythm, lamentations into lyrical representation of his emergence, from a childhood of darkness tucked between his laces.
For the kid who has endured more rejection in the last 17 years than most people do in a lifetime. For a part of his identity he wished he had a say in.
For the girl who paints the kind of beauty she has yet to find in her porcelain skin and her freckled nose.
For that skinny boy with handwriting better than his mother's, and a heart bigger than the sky, looked down upon for not having a number on his back.
And for the boy with a number on his back, craving something more than adoration he received for the yards he ran with a pigskin in tow, and praise for something beyond biceps and triceps and six-packs.
For the girl who was born with the skin color of a minority, who lives a reality of disadvantages despite her intelligence and her passion.
This one's for the girl whose chest is splitting open, words prying open her skin in a desperate attempt to be heard, but no one can hear her screams.
For the girl who is confined to a metal chair, a destiny of legs that crave the ground.
For the boy who's laughed at because his brain is an art form, and he thinks in a glorious variation of numbers and symbols.
For the girl who clings to a voicemail recording, the last remnant she has of her father's voice.
This is for the one who, just a year ago, was moments away from leaving this earth. Comatose for a week before awakening and rising from his hospital bed, giving life another shot.
We were all the same once. Brand new, sharpened pencils. Use your inside voice and stop poking your neighbors.
But somewhere along the way, something changed.
And a wall was built up between our differences, expanding until we were pressed together into our groups of likeness.
This one goes out to the unseen, the misunderstood. Those who press their bleeding lips to the sky every morning regardless of how many storms come their way.
For the kids who burst through their front doors, hearts pounding and chests heaving.
Scraping the onslaught of laughter and labels from their open wounds.
Casting away slut and druggie and free, until what remains is a raw, overfeeling skeleton.
You are so much more than what they call you.
You are the kisses on the cheek that your mother gave you before she fell to the ground, became the earth and the trees and the purple flowers underneath your feet.
You are your favorite breakfast cereal. The last time you cried. The songs that fool your heart into believing that it's whole again.
And the way your thoughts scatter and magnify as soon as the moon hits the sky.
Maybe when this poem is through, the bell will ring and you'll disappear into a sea of your own likeness.
You'll pass by hundreds of faces, hundreds of stories, just like every day before.
But my hope is that just maybe for a moment, you'll see through me.
Maybe you'll peel away my exterior until you're left with the parts of me you never even knew existed.
You'll see me. Really see me.
Because the blood coursing through our veins, it is the same. The fears we have of loss, they are the same.
Our hearts are loosely tied bundles of our quiet hopes, our insecurities, and our good intentions.
And when I look across our oceans of different circumstances, physical features, and cognitive pathways,
I see art. And in the end, we're all just a bunch of Mona Lisa girls and boys, aren't we? A story hidden behind every smile.